That's us recording now.
Right. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this meeting of the Development Management Review Committee. Prior to the commencement of business, can I please remind all in attendance that the meeting is being recorded. Also, for all members to raise their blue virtual hand should you wish to speak. Item 1, apologies or substitutions.
No apologies, convener.
Any declarations of interest? Doesn't appear to be any. Minutes of the last meeting, is that agreed?
Agreed.
Item 4, land at Duntroon Steading, Duntroon. This is an application for the review of the decision taken by the Planning Authority in respect of refusal of planning permission for the erection of a single-storey house, detached double garage and horse stable building at land Duntroon Steading, Duntroon. Is the applicant or agent present?
Convener, we'll have both the applicant and the agent today.
That's good, thank you. Do members require any further information or a site visit?
I would prefer a site visit because I'm not familiar with this area.
Any other want a site visit?
Well, I would always benefit from a site visit, although I think I've seen enough on the pictures and details about that I could determine this application, but I'm not against site visits, although I understand the difficulty of having them at the moment.
Any others requiring a site visit?
Who wishes to speak?
Convener, I'm not too worried about a site visit here, but I do have some queries about the content of the report. I wonder if the officers can just clarify some points for us, or whether we need to leave that to next meeting if we're having a site visit.
I think we're trying to determine whether we're having a site meeting first.
Convener, sorry, could I just clarify with Councillor Moore, is it simply questions or is it something that you would require further information on?
It's questions like, I think there's a word missing in a sentence which alters the meaning of the sentence totally.
Okay, that's perhaps a question then for the planning advisor. Do you want to continue and determine whether we would wish a site visit first, convener?
Yes. Councillor Duff, would you require them?
Yeah, I mean, I quite often do a drive-by, which I have not done on this occasion because it's quite a long way and it's a bit pointless if we then decide that we have a site visit. So I think I would agree with Councillor King. I would certainly benefit from a site visit, and I would be happy to do that before we determine it.
That's good. I'm not aware of the site either, and I would benefit from this site visit as well. So we can leave the clerk to arrange a time for the committee for an unaccompanied site meeting. Is that okay?
Can I just clarify that all members are in agreement that it's an unaccompanied site visit?
Agreed.
Agreed.
Yep.
Do we want to go back to Councillor Moore's questions then? Just to clarify.
Yes, we better clarify that just now, yes.
Thank you, convener. On page 7, it says the application was advertised in the Dundee Courier for the following reasons: affecting setting of listed building. On page 10, it states that it would not have a significant impact to the setting of adjacent listed buildings. So that seems a contradiction. I also wonder if the Community Council have responded. And the third item, if I get to it, bear with me, trying to find it, is once on page 9. The principle of a house on the site is contrary to policy TC2 because the site does comply with any of the circumstances. I think that should read does not comply. But I'd just like those clarified.
Do we have anybody that can clarify that at the meeting just now?
Nope.
Sorry, Paul, we're not hearing you at all.
Hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry about that. In terms of the first question in relation to the advertisement in the Courier, that where there's an application that potentially could affect the impact of a listed building, there's a requirement to notify in the press that there is obviously potential for an impact. I think then that deals with the page 7 part. There's a requirement to undertake that notification. In terms of page 10, I think it will be the officer's assessment that in terms of looking at the policy and the proposal, there is no impact on the listed building, the adjacent listed building.
Community Council?
The Community Council, as far as I'm aware, there's been no comment back from the Community Council.
Right. And am I correct that there is a word missing?
It looks like there potentially is a word missing there, yes.
Right. Thank you.
All right. So we can't do any more today, so we'll just have to leave it up to the clerk to get back to us when the site meeting can be arranged.
Convener, can I just clarify for the agent and the applicant that at the moment, and as members are aware, we have a number of outstanding site visits. The planning advisor has done a tremendous amount of work in terms of risk assessments, and those are currently about just to be passed on to the health and safety team for them to give us the go ahead. And I think once we do that, then we'll be able to arrange the site visits.
That's grand. Thank you very much, Emma. So we'll end the meeting there then. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.